Welcome to TikTok Live. We're letting everyone know that you're live. Hey, friends. Hello, friends. It's you. It's me. It's definitely not YDT. I'm here. Hey, guys and gals. What's up? Is this thing on? Why don't they call them horse socks? What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday, the best day of the week. Sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays. Hey, who's this guy? I'm me. I'm Nathan. I'm glad you're here. Musician, mortician. If you live in Louisiana, I'll be in Louisiana on Friday the 10th and Saturday the 11th. I'll be in Logansport on Friday and then Bossier City on Saturday. We'd love for you to join. If you're not in Louisiana, then I love you anyway. We're doing booking all kinds of shows and upcoming dates, so be sure to check that out. But I am here. Hey, guys and gals. What's up? Happy Monday. I was going to share a little bit of the latest videos that seem to be sparking some conversation. So I thought I'd hop on and chat about that a bit. For the longest time, if you don't know who the hell I am, you're just doing this and you're like, who's this guy? I'm a mortician musician. Spent 13 years in the funeral profession. And it was because of a video that went viral that we're here, and here we are. And I want to there's two things I want to talk about. Number one, numero uno, Gary Vee. If you don't follow him, I encourage you to follow him. He's kind of like the guy that says what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And he was speaking at this women's conference, and I saw this video, by the way, and he said to all this room full of women, he said, I'm telling all of you right now to leave here, because they're all business owners, and post 3 to 5 videos a day. Just do it. And 81% of you aren't going to do it, but I'm telling you to do it. So we took his advice a couple of years ago, and my social media manager at the time, Haley, posted a video, and we kept posting, and they kept going viral, and here we are. That's the byproduct of what happened when you show up. And so I was thinking about that. We get in our heads and get in our own way a lot of times, and we're like, I don't want to do it. I don't think what I have to say, or I don't think it's valuable enough. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's good, that kind of thing. So we're our own worst enemy. And so I challenge you to keep showing up. And I was telling myself that this past week. So I was like, I don't know. And that's what brings me, by the way, glad you all are here. Thanks for sharing the live. Thanks for saying, hey, Drew and Christy and Tim and Anita and Jens, or is it Gen Z? Either way, it's creative. I posted this video on secret shoppers in the funeral profession. So the funeral profession's been largely unchanged for hundreds of years. It's filled with incredible people. And it says a lot about a profession when it doesn't have to be, tinkered with so much. I mean, technology wise, it's lagging, but overall. And I did some cold calling, and I recorded a couple of conversations in regards to the funeral profession and as far as how they answer questions on the phone and all of that. And the response has been very interesting and mixed, very kind, but mixed. And so that's kind of what I told the story of the Gary Vee thing, because I love phone etiquette. I love hospitality. I am very well versed in it because I immersed myself in it and I always want to learn it. So I started to really dive in, and that's why I have the Stand Store here. And if you're in the profession or not in the profession and interested in learning how to offer better experiences, because they do matter. That's why I started, the Stand Store and the profile. So anyway, I just posted this video. Jeremy asked a question that was very interesting. So I posted a 5-minute response, but all that long-windedness to say, if you are interested in the profession, or if you just are intrigued by what's behind the curtain, that's what we post here. And the profession's inspired songs, my songs, by the way, which are streaming everywhere, two of which reached top 20 at Billboard. I'm an independent artist. What's up, Bloxburg? I'm 100% independent. You are my label, and I'm proud of that. And I love what I do. This is what I do full time. Hey, Pennsylvania, love you and your videos. Grammy, I love you. Just a quick pop in to say, hey, Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Dean, thank you so much for all of the kindness. It's amazing how we're our own worst enemies. I mean, my God. It's like, this is what I want. I'm gonna do it. Oh, I'm gonna not do it because I'm gonna devalue myself. And then we end up just kind of going through motions in life, whatever that may be. We've all done it. And this, I've always been a creator, creative. Can you see my shoes? uh, I've always been a creative and in the profession, sign dropped. So that's what got me into the funeral profession because I was like, uh, life is, guess it's not meant for me to do this. So I grieved for a couple of years and went into the profession and started to immerse myself and become the best I could possibly be in it. And then this is what took off because of, and then you all found the music, came for the funerals, found the music, and then it went bananas after that. Hey, Michigan, Tom, what's up? As long as you're happy, that's all that matters. Amen. Amen. And I think yeah, I think you can do, I think we all need to do the thing that makes us like that it's like that heartburn thing in us that we love more than anything, whether it's collecting antiques or metal detecting or whatever. We have to do that. Now, obviously, it may not pay our bills, but we've got to create, or we have to do this because it brings life and value to ourselves. And so we answer phones as a receptionist because that's how we survive and make ends meet. But I think it's important to feed the beast, and the beast in a good way, by the way. Hey, Jeremy, what's up? iPhone for sure. Uh, I sold my funeral homes. I had 11 locations, worked in cooperation with another to make it 12, and I sold in July of last year. So the red pill, blue pill, you have no, I you grow, social media grows so insanely quick, like this did, and you have to kind of pick, do you continue to run the company? Do you continue, or do you just do this? Waiting for storms? Oh no. Well, it was raining cats and dogs. I hope this Monday is awesome for you. I have rehearsal all week. Been rehearsing today, already rehearsed. And then on Thursday is bus call. We leave from Nashville Thursday, and then we head to Logansport, Louisiana. We get there. Friday is the festival in Logansport, and then we'll leave Logansport and the bus will go to Bossier City. And then Saturday, we have the show in Bossier City. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. Thank you. Absolutely. I think it's doing the world a disservice if you all are not doing the things that make you just explode with joy. And I think that the world needs us to show up and be kind and inclusive and slow to judge and offer perspective instead of perception. Perception's lazy. It's where you see the world the way that you want to see it. But perspective is being slow to judge, slow to anger, slow to not be compassionate, meaning be compassionate. It's important. Anyway, that's what the profession's afforded me, and it inspired all those songs. Hello again, Kate. Oh, tornado watch. That's not good. No bueno. No bueno. I got all our new merch. It's all in its tubs, whatever they're called, tubs. And then we've got to load the bus up on Thursday. We're going to have nice little, what's it called? I can't think of words. Words. Oh my God. Shit. Like the label makers. So we have it. It'll be hoodies, vinyls, shirts. By the way, there's some, well, we haven't officially announced it yet, but there's a couple of new pieces in the TikTok shop. So check that out. Pretty exciting. The official mug for, that's my chair, by the way. The official mug for funeral directors is in the TikTok shop. It should be, but if it's not, it will be. But I appreciate everybody who's purchased and supported and streamed. Speaking of stream, did you know? Oh no. Yeah. So I won't go that route. I will be Andrew. I will be in Texas in September the 7th. I will be in Ennis, Texas, playing Texas Motor Speedway, motor something. We're always announcing new shows. Will be for sure soon. If you can, Leo, what's up? You can stay up to date that way. I appreciate you asking. I'm excited about the show that we've created. I'm kind of the if if you build it, they will come. You begin with the end in mind. So we built this show like a year and a half ago. Well, really, we built it initially a year and a half ago, and then we fine tuned it before we even had booked tour dates. And by the way, booking shows has been insane post COVID because everybody is on tour. Everyone's touring. You all might be touring right now, for all I know. Are you all working and watching? Do you have your AirPods in and you're just like straight up hanging out in my studio? These colors, I always change them. Felt green today, so green it is. What's going on? Is anything exciting happening with you, Amanda? Hey, Marie, what's up? If you don't yet, I would be honored if you followed me and stayed in touch. We are always posting content. There's a video I just posted. Oh, dang it. I just posted a video the other day of it was actually a police officer. My friend, thanks for liking it and sharing it. I appreciate it. My friend has a dash cam and he was driving in the rain and then he sees headlights and it's a police officer just had gotten in his lane. It was kind of like, oh shit moment. And it was, anyway, check it out if you haven't yet. It was, and then there's this thing happened to him twice, by the way. I'm going to post the other video. It was in the same month. That was just on a road in like the city. The other one is on the highway. And it's actually 3 teenage girls they got on the highway going the wrong way and they're going like 75. That was pretty scary. Marie, that's awesome. Welcome to Texas. Well, I don't live in Texas, but welcome to Texas. User 86120376. Sarah, what's up? Daddy. What's up, everybody? Where's everybody tuning in? I know that Marie's in Texas, Andrew's in Texas. Where's everybody? Where's everybody else? I'm in Kentucky, and I'm happy to see you. Hey, y'all. Did you all watch the Kentucky Derby? Are you all Kansas? Jeremy's in Kansas. Illinois, Manitoba. Lindsay, hello. Welcome. UK. Hello, Kelly. Hello. I know, wins by a nostril for sure. That was quite the finish. Manitoba. Wait. I thought they said Manitoba too. I was like, wait, you're in Indiana. Awesome. What's up, Robin? Hello, Virginia. Hello in Virginia. Yeah, the Derby is quite the thing and spectacle in Kentucky, for sure. I mean, they've made it this week long. Hey, Haley, good to see you all. They made it this week long thing. If you go, I've gone to what they call Thursday Derby, Thurby. It's fun, and then you have what is it, the Oaks, and then you have Derby. I mean, it's just this long, drawn out traffic, but it's good for the state if you like that kind of thing. If anybody follows Dave Portnoy, I think he changed his bet and lost like $150 or something $1,000. I mean, no thanks. No thank you. I'll bet $1 on this one. Yeah. Did you all bet? Do you all do that? Is that your thing or no? You're thinking of a green funeral? Robin, thanks for asking. I am not. People have asked if I'm for it or against it. Green funeral, for those of you who are like, what's that? It's a green burial is natural, no embalming. It's the equivalent of like a wicker basket. Picture in your head, one of those Easter baskets, but just made into a casket. A loved one's oftentimes wrapped in a shroud-ish type. I can't think of words right now. My brain has 100 things on it right now. Shroud, and then the shroud's placed over the loved one's body. The body is placed in the green burial casket, which is like an Easter basket, placed directly into the ground. There's not a vault. There's no embalming. Natural. There are, as far as I know, in Kentucky, there aren't any cemeteries that participate in green burials. If there are, I'm not aware of them just yet, and I'll have to find that out. From my hometown, there's a cemetery 45 minutes away in Indiana that does. So I'm not opposed to it. I'm not for it. It's whatever is most comfortable for a family. That was very all over the place. Basically, I don't have a professional. I don't have a professional. I don't care. Whatever you want. If you want to be shot out of a rocket, do it. You can actually do that. It's really expensive. When you said basket, I thought of Little Red Riding. Yeah, it's like a basket, or the baskets that you could buy at Target that have you just throw your blankets in, just like the wicker. That's pretty much what it is. It's very nice, just simple, very simple. It's interesting, the profession's gone all over the place. Oh, you didn't hit a nerve. I just am tripping all over my words. I don't know. I guess I'm today. Hey, hope you're well. Lulu, I am. You just joined Mary Beth. Have we talked about the cold calls to funeral homes? Have we just talked? I did in the beginning just for a minute. I posted the video today just to respond to a gentleman named Jeremy who asked a question, which I appreciated that question, and I will respond more. Thanks for sharing the live. I appreciate it. Thanks for liking it. I'm going to share more of my thoughts on it, and that's why I started offering in the Stand Store on my profile here. I just thought, because I feel that there's an opportunity to raise the bar with phone etiquette. Some people like the black and white. Hey, here's this is the answer to the question that you just asked. We don't want any glitter or sprinkles. So there it is. See ya, call us when you need us, kind of thing. And I'm talking about the funeral home. Believe it or not, like 82% your first experience of a funeral home is by phone. So it's important to have that in mind. And it's important to offer a value offering for those who are calling you, and asking the appropriate questions is important. Hello. And I hate the word obsessed, but I obsess over making sure people feel valued, heard, and appreciated. And whenever you call and ask a question, you don't know what to ask. So you're going to just ask the question that you've probably been promoted, which is in the funeral profession. What do you think about OJ? Hey, man. I don't know why TikTok's been doing that. I've heard like that happening for a few people. I don't know. That's weird though. Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember what I was saying though. Sorry that happened. What do you think about OJ being cremated? Whatever. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't have gone to his visitation, respectfully speaking. But whatever makes people feel celebrated and whatever is most meaningful for them. That's what I say. It's what I say. Oh no. People are getting filtered because people are being naughty. People are being bad. Oh, it was your fault. That's awesome. Would you post a video of what a nice call would be? Sure. Thanks, Kelly. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, in the video that I posted and responded to Jeremy's question, I kind of give just a very brief. When people call and ask, what I was saying, let me back up. What I was saying is, you drive down the road in your community, hometown, and I would venture to say, if you live in a smaller community, probably not, but your next closest larger city will have billboards that say simple cremation or direct cremation, and it's going to be this very, very affordable price. And what funeral homes have done is they've they're trying to expand their reach and their service area by appealing to those who need a very affordable option financially, or the very small group of people that want no ceremony of any kind. So what they're ultimately doing is they're racing to the bottom financially, to the price. It's like, let's race to the bottom where there's absolutely no anything, no celebration. There's minimal to no profit, which it's a it's a for-profit business, and there's nothing wrong with that because that's called capitalism. It's what all businesses do, is make a modest profit so they can keep the doors open, pay salaries, etc. So when you see those billboards, if you're not in the funeral profession, you're like, oh, cremation. If I want a cremation, it must mean the word is direct cremation. So that's whenever you call with little information that you have, because the profession has, for the most part, not done an incredible job at educating the community. You call and say, hey, I want prices on direct cremation. When what you would ideally want is to be educated, to realize that our caskets airtight. I mean, they can seal, they can be cranked shut. Yeah. Um, so if I answer your phone call and you say, yes, I would like pricing on direct cremation, my first thing would be, thank you so much for calling. Who do I have the honor of speaking to first? And they would say your name. Hopefully 98% will say. Some people will say, I don't want to share my name, which would be okay. But by the end of the conversation, they probably would. Do you put makeup on gentlemen? Yep, absolutely. It's less is more. That's why pink light is above you, above the loved one in the casket. So I get your name and I ask immediately, thank you, Marie, thank you, Marie, for calling and asking us these questions. Am I answering these questions under delicate circumstances, or are you educating yourself for future planning? And that's whenever you're able to kind of read the room. If it's delicate circumstances, then uh, I'm sad to be speaking to you under such circumstances. What is your loved one's name? And then you start speaking to Marie about their loved one, name their loved one, and then you just start asking the questions. Has Mr. Smith ever shared his wishes on how he wishes to be celebrated? Has he ever gone to a visitation and come back from the visitation and said, oh, I really like this song, or I really like that casket? You just kind of start chiseling away and asking these questions. You're taking notes along the way. And I think it's really important because that's how you hone in. But going back to the direct cremation, you don't assume that it's no celebration, no farewell, no anything. You assume that Mr. Smith requests for visitation, funeral, after the visitation and funeral where his physical body's present, then perhaps cremation takes place. Families may not even know they can do that. So you educate. You start at the top of value, and then you work your way to most simplistic and affordable. I think answering those questions sparks more questions. You take notes. They feel appreciated. They feel heard. You build a value in ceremony. Then you give the price. Then you circle back and you say, I'm going to email everything we just talked about to you. What's a good email address? People are not going to remember what you say under those circumstances. They're going to remember how you made them feel. And then you follow up with a thorough email. And 9 times out of 10, that family, whenever the death occurs, will contact that funeral home back. So I know that's a lot of long-windedness, but it does matter. Attention to detail does matter. You can say that you don't care about having any type of experience. You just want the answer, but I would digress because you know what is good service and what is not good service. You can put cologne on someone too. Yep. How do you fly a loved one back to another state to be buried? You would coordinate with the funeral home. Obviously, ABC Funeral Home in Kentucky doesn't have a license in Idaho, but they have funeral homes that they could call to assist in the care that are licensed there. They can receive the loved one, prepare that loved one, embalm them, and then coordinate with an airline. Delta. Is there still Delta? I don't know. American Airlines, Southwest. Probably every plane that you've been on has had a deceased loved one underneath. Is my email a template or do you personalize each one? Sherry, that's a great question. I mean, you can't ensure, that's why you have a notepad and I'm writing everything. Um, and at the end of the conversation, you follow back up with and you hit those points. You don't go into detail again, but you just hit them again and then hope that you've listened thoroughly. Yes, Robin, pre-planning is paramount for sure. Pre-planning long before the need arises. You're never too young to pre-plan. It's one of the it's very interesting that we plan for when the new iPhone comes out, but we don't plan for what's ultimately going to happen, you know. In circles, this question is why I started what I did in the Stan Store on my profile. You can check that out. Be honored to sit with you one-on-one. Thanks for liking the live and sharing it, by the way. Appreciate it. There's so many different ways to get into the profession, and I love the profession. I love the people in it, and I would be honored to chat with you more about it. You can check that out in the profile. Just wanted to remind you that you're awesome. Thank you, Bonnie. Appreciate it more than you know. Means a lot to me. Thank you. Thank you. I was rehearsing today for the show, the two shows, and I actually added a song, which I'm really excited. I'm excited about it. Yeah, if you are not, well, check out the profile if you want to become a trier, exclusive first looks, first listens, and we have a new song that I'll be sharing with them first. I never left, Dana. Hope you're well. Joe, weekend was fantastic. Hope yours was. SEC, what's up? Amen. Amen. The prices, while every funeral home has a GPO to go by, we also understand the unexpected and we do work with the families. Yes, absolutely, Jay. That's 1000% true. And a general price list is obviously required. There are circumstances. A lot of funeral homes, they used to be well, probably every funeral home. I can't speak for all of them, but the handshake went so far, and payment plans, things like that were very common because everyone knew everyone and knew everyone would keep their word and people would keep their word. And over time, unfortunate, there were instances where people would say, you know, like for instance, a tragic uh, death. They weren't prepared in the sense of an 18-year-old dying and they didn't have $7,000-8,000, but I will get it paid for, and they did. And over time, that was not honored so much. So funeral homes have large in part gone away from payment plans of any kind. Your very your family owns, your smaller communities, they'll still do the payment plans, and that's admirable. But you know, the funeral establishments, they're not financial institutions. They're out of pocket a lot of money in advance even before the funeral celebration even begins. So it's hard for them to float um that payable. So receivable, sorry, receivable. So, yeah, but I agree, Jay. I mean, I think a lot of it's the most delicate and ever evolving. Every situation is different circumstance, if that is the way to articulate it. It's just no two families are ever the same at all. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. You can buy a casket and have it sent to the funeral home. Yep. You can pre-plan and save money. Yep, that's correct. That is correct. Mhm, mhm. There are, casket companies that are exclusive to the funeral homes. So you go to the funeral home, you prearrange your wishes, you pre-plan, or the at-need side, you go into a casket selection room. I've partnered with Titan Casket. They're the first casket company that's online where you're able to, in the comfort of your home, select from 1,000 different options, and they actually will deliver the casket to the funeral home of your selection. More importantly, you save 50%. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of money. I mean, the profession is really shifting in a lot of ways for sure. Heck yeah, I'm excited about the shows. It's gonna be awesome. Clayton, what's up? Hope you're well. Outer burial container is a vault. Most cemeteries in Kentucky require one. It's essentially two purposes. One, protects the casket, which the casket protects the loved one casket. Also, two, prevents the ground from settling. Obviously, you're going to have settling where the dirt, as it settles, there might be either low spots or have to be filled up again. JU's Batesville. Yeah, Batesville is an incredible company. They did amazing during the pandemic. During the pandemic, they showed up, and they were. If you were a family and you requested a particular blue casket and they were out of stock, they wouldn't downgrade, they would upgrade at no additional price. And that's pretty admirable. They probably lost their asses in a lot of ways, but in the long run, I think the long game was, building these lasting relationships with the funeral homes, which of course are also family too. So kudos to them for sure. Wendy joined. Hello, Wendy. Did y'all hear that? My throat's been making that noise. Oh, whoa. Kristen, what's up? Hello. Oh no, Christy, you're gonna lose your subscription. If you subscribe, you get first looks, first listens, first watches, first all the things. I'm actually going to be sending over a barnwood casket with turquoise on it. They can do it turquoise on the outside or inside, because you can actually special there. You can have. Sorry, I got distracted. I got an email about bus call. So, hey, Rhonda. Hello. Yeah, turquoise could be added, whether it be some sort of yes. The answer is yes. If it's legal, if it's ethical, 1000%. They're going to do. The funeral profession will exhaust every resource available to make sure that you are served and honored the way in which you wish to be. 1000%, without hesitation. Thanks, Robin. I appreciate that. Yeah, Jay, I think also works in the profession, so kudos to him. Do you know if any funeral homes will transfer or purchase pre-planned funerals from another state? Yes. I want to answer the question in a minute on the scam on the casket warranty. Okay, so let me go back real quick. Hang on. Transfer pre-planned funerals, ladies and gents, are 100% transferable. What does that mean? Here's my pre-planned funeral. My pre-planned funeral, I live in Kentucky. I have it at ABC Funeral Home. Well, I moved to Florida. I'm not going to be back in Kentucky when I die. I don't want to come back to Kentucky. So when I get to Florida, I have two options. One, I can be very proactive and go to 123 Funeral Home and say, hey, I just moved here from Kentucky. My prearranged wishes are at ABC Funeral Home in Kentucky. Could you please get those transferred on my behalf? Absolutely. So then they just bring them on over. The other option is wait until you die and then do the same thing as as mentioned before. But yes, 100% transferable. Or if a funeral home closes down and you've prearranged, your funds are secured in that vehicle that you pre-funded, whether it be a trust or a death benefit funeral policy. Hey, hope you're well, Metal Mama. And then, so are casket warranties a scam? I would say I will say no. And here is how I know they are not a scam. So there are unique instances where, um, okay, someone had requested that their loved one be removed from a mausoleum. You know, the mausoleum is like the wall that has the big marble squares, and then the casket would go in. That's a mausoleum. The family wanted them moved from a higher section to a middle section. Upon opening the plates, the cemetery noticed that the wood casket that they had selected, and it actually happens. I did a video on this on another social platform that begins with Y, same name. Hey, buddy. Um, Caskets can build up pressure and explode, not like explosion like a bomb, but explode like the top that happened. So, notified the casket company. The casket company honored and sent another of the same casket when we pulled the loved one out of that mausoleum. We then placed them into their new casket. There you go. You don't know if it's that's how we knew, is because we had to disinter we were asked to remove them from one area to another. The casket was messed up. The company fixed it. So other than that, I mean, I guess you wouldn't, but I would say it's not a scam if they honored it for sure. Thanks for the love, everybody. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I really do. If you all like if you all like music, I would love for you to check out mine wherever you stream it. Just search Nathan Morris. That's me. Yes, biotrash. Yep. Not worth it if it's buried, then I guess since it's most likely wouldn't be moved. It comes with. There's no additional cost. I mean, it's kind of like the manufacturer standing behind their craftsmanship is what it is. Felicia, good job. Good job. I'm excited for you in your future, for sure. Many disinterments where the casket is pretty much still the same, no damage. Most warranties are included in the cost. There you go, Jay. Yep. Most are included. The caskets, they're made well, and whatever your family selects, whether it's something simplistic and financially conservative to something elaborate, then you can rest assured. That's why Jay and funeral homes partner with reputable companies, so that way you don't have instances. Awesome. What's up, Roderick? Is that your name? That's awesome. Congratulations. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. I'll be in North Carolina, Laurinburg, on July the 4th for a show. Tried to charge us more for it, but we rejected. That's interesting. That's awesome. Congratulations. Hey, Ann, I sold. I'm not sure what they are going to do. I sold last July. User 54 blah blah thoughts blah 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 thoughts joined. Hey, what's up? I don't know who this is. Huh. Interesting. I didn't ask you to collaborate. Does anybody want to collaborate with a cannabis company? It's I was getting all these requests to collaborate with vacuum cleaner companies, and now I don't, which is how shameful, you know? I was so excited about it. That's ridiculous. Thanks for liking it. Yeah, I didn't know you needed. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Uh, the other day, I don't know if you all were on, but they were sending me all these women bodysuits. That's amazing. It's like you could definitely help us sell these. I'm like, yeah, that's definitely not the case. They go by, I guess these companies on TikTok will go by your analytics, and since primarily it's more females, they are like, oh well, maybe we'll put him in a one piece bodysuit and you can sell it. Yeah. Uh, just hit me. You look a lot like CT from the real world. CT is a lot more muscular than me. Well, he was anyway. Thanks for the love. Well, no, thank you very much. Yeah, I think he's a handsome fella. I appreciate it. Thanks for the compliment. Kate and I do not. Dave, what's up? Randy, thank you very much. So I have a big following in the UK, and so they're working on getting tour dates over there. Just looking forward to hopefully making that happen, which would be awesome. Awesome. That is awesome. Amanda, yay! Yay! Yeah, I hope it happens sooner than later. It's a pain in the butt booking stuff. It's a lot of back and forth. A lot. That's awesome. I'm looking at all this new merch. If you're in the funeral profession, we have a really cool finally the official merch of the funeral profession, especially the last responder mug. It's good stuff. What? You only ask what? I don't know what you asked. You only asked if they would find out who do what? I don't know what. There's like 17 conversations going. I can't follow, but someone asked musician mortician. I never wasn't. Shay, hello. Diana, what's up? Bailey? Oh my lord. I yeah, I'm still yeah. I already answered your question. Hey Blake, what's up? I'll be getting on the bus on the 9th. Awesome. Having the day off. That's good. That is good. I had my first ever guitar. I sold it. And then, you know what you just don't do? Marketplace. It's so crazy. Thanks, Candace. I appreciate it. Marketplace. I swear the same person has bought it and backed out 3 times. I'm like, bye. Yeah, I'm coming to Indiana on June the 30th. I'll be there for a show. I'll be playing for Sweetwater. I didn't I don't think you were rude. I don't Hey from Texas. What's up, Jason? It's a Takamine G series. I mean, it's in pristine condition for sure. It's just been sitting off in the corner. Hey, from the UK. That's funny. We were just talking about how we're working on dates there. Oh my gosh, Becky. During your memorial service, I hope you're good. My lord. People dropping like flies, passing out. It's more like brown red, I guess. Well, we send you all the well wishes. Get well soon. Goodness gracious. Oops. Sorry, I missed you over here, Jeremy. Yeah, Dave, we're going to be doing a live rehearsal for Triers this week. So if you want to check out the profile, check the stand store. You could maybe join us for a live rehearsal. That'd be awesome. Today's rehearsal went really well. I hadn't performed in for so long. You know, obviously you can go into the studio. This is where I record a lot of my vocals. Um, and you can do a great job for the recording, but performing live, and then a lot of my songs have such high notes, and it's just one after another. There's not any dead space in between songs. You know how a song will fade out, and some people will sit there and be like, "How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing tonight?" Um, so you got to have vocal stamina. You got to have the chops. So I've been getting to a place where it's it's good. I'm probably the strongest I've been vocally for sure. It's amazing, Diana. You're so awesome. So cool. Cassandra, Cassie, Cheryl, what's up? Nick, what's up? Happy Monday to you all. If you're just joining, we're just chatting about music and funerals and mausoleums and what else are we talking about? All kinds of stuff. What's the difference between mortician and funeral director? Funeral director in Kentucky does not have to be a mortician. A mortician is an embalmer that prepares the deceased, embalms, prepares. Funeral director assists families with their funeral wishes, sitting down with them and planning of a funeral and carrying out the funeral itself. So in Kentucky, you can be a funeral director and not an embalmer. In a lot of other states like Indiana, it's one license, so you can't be an embalmer or a funeral director without being an embalmer. So that's how it works. A director is allowed to help embalm if they have free time to help around. No. So a funeral director is not able to assist with an embalming. They can assist in dressing. They can assist with dressing. They can assist with cosmetics. They cannot help with the actual embalming preparation portion. No, that is not permitted. Oh, Robin, there are so many women that are joining the profession. They're some of the best. Some of the best people that I know. Some of the strongest on our team were female. I mean, they're naturally empathetic, naturally nurturing, non-threatening, gentle. They have all of these, qualities about them that people are very, you know, uh, comforted by. Yep. Caskets can explode. Hey, Jessica. Jessica Lynn, what up? I'm good. How are you? Hope you're good. I don't, but maybe I should. Speaking of, I'm really excited about my next podcast episode. I'm really excited. We're recording it tonight. She lives in, where does she live? I don't know. So when it's 7 p.m. my time, it will be 10 a.m. her time. So wherever that is, that's where she lives. She's an artist, very successful one at that. Excited for you all to listen. I'm glad you're well, Jessica Lynn. That's good. That's good. Heidi, what's up? Hello. No, we're not. Sorry. I was talking out loud too. There. I am. I definitely will be doing more of those videos. Yes. They are fun, and in no way are they on my end just to be critical. I think it's important to be constructive and to offer suggestion in love and kindness, and that's my angle that I will stick with. I just think that people don't know what they don't know. I mean, the funeral profession is a very physical face-to-face interaction for the most part, large in part, until technology came. And now a lot of people have their first experience on the phone or online, an email. Any new songs coming out? Yep. Yep. New songs coming out. You can stream the one. I would love for you all to stream songs now wherever you stream your music. And yes, new songs are coming out very soon. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm trying to work out all the details. We're booked at the Horseshoe. I'll cancel those rooms. We're going straight through to the fair, then rooms at the Horseshoe the night of the 10th, show and rooms the 11th. I don't know how to read this email. Email etiquette. Do you all have email etiquette? Are you bad about reading an email and you're like, "Oh, I'll respond to it later," and you don't? Thank you, Vicky. I appreciate that. Email etiquette's a real thing, just so you know. Even if it's received. Thank you. Hey, Mason, what's up? Am I dropping a new podcast? David, thank you for asking. I am recording a podcast today and tonight, and then we'll be dropping it very, very soon. Thousands of emails. Oh, yeah. I have, oh no, 14,165 unread. Oops. 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 I'll get to them. I'll get to them. Podcast. Yeah. You'll die trying. Like you will die trying. Hey, Ashley Taylor. Reporting live, Ashley Taylor with Eyewitness News. Mass delete. Yep. Apple, Spotify, all the things. Bye. Oh no. Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate that. I would love it if you did. I don't want to mass delete my emails because who's to say that one of those 14,000 are not important? Maybe I'll stumble upon them. Chris, I will absolutely be doing that. I thought to do it while I'm live, but I'm not going to at all because I alter the voices and I bleep out names, and I can't do that here. So I will make sure and also just so you all know, whenever I say, well, I can't give that, I'm not going to give that secret away. I'll leave that one. I'll leave that one in my pocket. I can't give that one away. I'll dangle that carrot a little longer. Name that movie. Go. Chris, I would love to. I mean, that's why I have the Stan Store here in my profile. I would love for you all to check it out if you're interested in more of a one-on-one. But yeah, I definitely intend on giving out pieces of advice. So I'll try it again. What? I'm missing stuff. It's just going so quick. I'm trying so hard. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. What's up, Ryan? What's up, Huxley? That's a cool name. If that's really your name. Do you want to know what gives me, this is real. Do you know what gives me the most anxiety? Masturbating ever. The most anxiety ever is, you ready for it? What do you want for dinner tonight? Oh my God. I don't know. Freak out. I don't know. I won't eat. I'm just not gonna. I'm not eating anything. It's so bad. So ridiculous. If that's the worst question that you're asked, it's so awful. It's like, I have no idea. Chicken? That's my answer. Chicken or cereal? Grilled chicken? Chicken? Chicken solid chick. If you're just joining, yeah, I'm a weirdo. It's fine though. All right, I'm going to start mass deleting. Hey, Amanda from the UK. There's another Amanda here that's from the UK. I'm going to start mass deleting, guys and gals, and kind of nervous about it. Mark all as read. Why don't I do that first? Oh, no. So I've got to go through every page. Whenever they ask the question, Cleveland, Tennessee, what's up? I know. I'm not going to do that right now. I can't. It makes me like this. I'm excited. The shows this week in Logansport and Bossier City. I'm pumped. We're going to be taking new merch there. It's going to be awesome. Just filled the tubs, the big tubs, and they're marked. It's going to be so awesome. That's what happens when you, it makes you, I know. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it. I'm just going to leave it. It's just going to stay there. It's fine. It's going to be fine. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. And I would appreciate you all. If you haven't followed me, I would love it. I'd be honored. Hey, Jerry, what's up from Kentucky? Hope you're doing well, Jerry. Jerry from Kentucky's here. Check out the new merch. It's in the shop. Would love it. I would be honored. You all, when you all support and buy the merch, it helps me to keep the lights on. It's very, very true. Everyone is giving me email. See, I have email etiquette, but I don't have email inbox discipline. Just keeps on going, everybody. It's one of those things. I wonder if there's a service that exists where you just hire a company and, it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. It's like, hey, no, that wouldn't work, because then they'd have to go back and forth 100 times and be like, well, is this one important? What if you just paid a company a one-time $20 to click delete? That's amazing. I would like to hire you so that way I don't lose my mind and get nervous when I hit the delete button. So if I don't think about it, it doesn't exist. It's totally fine, right? Oh, Becky, if you're 56,000, if Becky is still holed up in the hospital, well wishes to you. Don't work so hard that you drop over. But she was the lovely individual who bought was the first to buy the shirt in the shop during the last live, and sending her an unreleased. She's a last responder, so she's getting the official, the first mug of Christmas. No, the first mug for last responders, the official mug of the funeral profession, which is awesome. There you are, Becky. Yeah. So that's going out. I don't know if it's already shipped or not. I don't do it anymore. I have a if you think I'm bad with emails, holy shit. It's amazing. Who would have thought that you can mess up mailing things? And I'm not an idiot. I mean, I'm not. It's like, here's this. I'm going to mail it. And then it comes back to me. I'm like, what the hell did I do wrong? So then you try again. Here's this, Jeremy, you're going to get it. And then it comes back to me. So I counted my losses, and I have. Yes, Jeremy, it wasn't just your hat. Erin, who got a vinyl, that happened to her too. It's happened before, but it's fine. We won't talk about all the other mishaps. It's not the first time. I'll do the one I'm running. That's such a good idea. How do they go? Whenever you sign up and you schedule a one-on-one, there's an opportunity for us to sit and talk about what your goals are for it. And are you talking about for the pre-plan, or are you talking about the coach? Either way, it's pretty much however you wish for it to go. It's really exciting. I love it. Just have a limited number of seats each month, and we just launched it, so we'll see how it works. Yay! People ask me all the time, Nathan, when I die, will you do my funeral? Or Nathan, I would love to have pre-planned with you. And I'm like, here's an opportunity, because I love sitting down with people and getting on paper their wishes. And I love to get into the thick of it, into the thick of it, into the thick of it. So if that's something that you're interested in, or one-on-one, and you want to talk about goals, and you're wearing your new shirt to work tomorrow, oh, that's awesome. I love it. I love it. The new hoodies are amazing. Like, they're really cool. And I'm really excited. Oh no. I don't know why that happened. There we go. Do I? Yes. Yes, I do. And I appreciate you asking, Garrett. The great thing about us as people is we all want to feel a part of a community. I don't care, and I mean this lovingly. I don't care what you believe, whether you do or don't. I meet you here, and you're accepted and honored. And I think it's awesome that we are different. Um, However we worship or pray or meditate, or I think it's important to just accept people. So thanks for asking. That's what I believe, and I hope that that's reciprocated. And if it's not, that's okay. It's okay. Look at Amanda and Diane. You all are just like selling the merch. You just sit there and you just keep talking about it. It's amazing. I love and appreciate you all so much. The OGs right there, my friends. So cool. Yeah, the merch store has been a blessing and a curse. I've had to learn a lot. I mean, when you're thrusted into this world, I mean, it's amazing and crazy and believe, but I'm not really. Yeah, that's sell merch and delete emails. Yeah, that's. Thank you. Prayers you've been working on. Well, keep getting better for sure. When you're thrust into this world and you have to learn a lot of stuff. I mean, I knew a little bit about merch and TikTok store stuff, but you have to really learn a lot pretty quick. Thanks, Jill. Appreciate it. So I looked at your merch, an 11-ounce coffee mug. Any plans to go larger? How about this? You could buy 2 and you'll have 22 ounces. No, I maybe we will. Thank you for checking out the merch. I have, um, those the ceramic mugs. I always pour 8 ounce coffee. I know that's so I have a little bit of room for cream, even though I don't put cream in there. I just leave it black, but that's fine. That's what we're starting with. We'll start there. Thank you. Yeah. Proceeds from every 988 purchase benefit the Lifeline. I'm a big advocate for mental health awareness. Believe it's very important to really check ourselves because one day you look up and you're like, holy shit, you're not, you don't feel great. You're not your best self. And I think it's important to be. I think it's important to acknowledge the fact that there are people that are available at a moment's notice to help those in need. So I want to make sure that every one who purchases something from the 988 series, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Their proceeds will benefit the Lifeline. You're 39. Is it too late to go to the? Nope, it's not, Jill. You're never too young. Nope. Someone emailed me late last night and they were in their 70s and they asked the same. And I love giving that type of affirmation. Do it. If you feel drawn to it, that's why I show up for myself and for you, is because the world needs you to do the thing that you feel like. There's something I read where it said trust your gut, your gut, act on it, figure out the details later. And some people are like, oh, I need to be more calculated. It sounded like I was mocking, and I'm sorry. I need to be more calculated. I need time to think and process. Okay. But I would say trust your gut. Is there something else? You have a degree in biology and is there something else that you need? Yeah, mortuary school would be, sounds like you have all your bios, or your prereqs to get into mortuary school. So no, you would be able to probably start immediately, which is good. And it's an associate's unless you live in, is it Ohio? That's a bachelor. I don't remember. Jess, thank you. Appreciate it. I try to keep up with all of the basics of other states, especially close to Kentucky. But it's hard. It's so hard to stay educated on everything. Arkansas, yay. You have a terrible basketball team. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's amazing. Hey, Jennifer. Hello, everybody. Thanks for liking it. Thanks for sharing the live. I appreciate it so much. These new mugs are so awesome. I love it. If you're in the funeral profession and you haven't seen the last responders mug, it's so fun. Or the limo driver mug. That's badass. That's badass. If you look really closely at that, you'll see Razorbacks. Now I got your last responder shirt, young man. I'll have to make some purchase. They're so awesome. The mug, official mug of the funeral profession. I mean, give me a break. If you look really close at the limo driver, they'll look familiar. Tour dates, you can check out the stand store, and then you can check out my official site, and tour dates are posted there. We'll be in Logansport, Louisiana on the 10th, and then Bossier City, Louisiana on the 11th. Take care, Jill. Be safe. If you're coming to the show on the 11th, it's going to be interesting. Actually nervous about it. No, I'm not nervous. It's going to be interesting. A lot of people in bathing suits. Okay. And I've never played a show with people just hanging out in bathing suits, bikinis and Speedos and stuff. I don't know. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Just wave at everyone. I'll be like, hey guys. Hey everyone. Hey guys and gals. It's amazing. I love these. These new mugs are so fun. Jeremy, you don't have to wear a bikini. You can come to the show without having a bikini on. You You just come as you are. You wear a potato sack. Just put that on. Yeah, it'll just I just don't know how I just don't know how my last experience, not with a I don't know, Haley. I'm not sure. Everybody is different. Every human body is different. So embalming will, of course, delay that process of decomposition, but again, you can't guarantee or say a time or yeah. Kim, thank you. Hey, from Buffalo. You'll be fine. I know I'll be fine. I actually, if you haven't, Kim, the couple of lives ago, I was telling the story of playing at Tin Roof in Lexington, Kentucky. Of course, it's a bar that was opening, and it's obviously known for having cover artists. I'm not a cover band of any sort, so we had that cleared up and clarified before I have had a following in Lexington. So we packed the place out, playing show. All this big huge group of girls were there that were all together, and the guys that they had come with tried to send me a DM. I don't know. And the guys that they were with were mad, I guess, that they were having fun. I don't know. They were just soft, I guess. So they were saying, play some Hall & Oates. And then they went to the manager of the Tin Roof, and he submitted and said, hey, your set's done. I was like, okay, that's fine. And I was joking and saying, well, they still haven't paid me for that, by the way, which they never did. But I was saying, what if those guys, now grown men, come to the show with that same group of girls and they're in bikinis? There's going to be chairs being thrown because they're so insecure and sad. Do you have to be a mortician to be a funeral director? Chad, in Kentucky, you can be a funeral director without being an embalmer. I don't know why it's rejecting. Maybe because my inbox is full. I don't know. Oh, I don't have a clue. I just don't know. Hey, whoever you all are, whichever one of you all have bought merch, let me know that. Delete whichever one that bought merch on here just now. Let me know, because it's not showing up, but I keep getting notifications. There's something that changes state by state. Chad, Indiana, for instance, is one license. So funeral director, embalmer. Kentucky is 2. Ohio is 1. It is, yes, state by state. Yep. Jesse Lou, David, what's up? Absolutely. Thanks for asking, Chad. I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all being here. If you haven't, and I would be honored if you would consider following me. It would mean a lot to me. If you all could be in my head right now. Thanks, Alani. Those are so good, by the way. I actually only drink, if you all see me drinking them all the time, it's just I drink one a day and just carry it out throughout the day. They're just delicious. Julie, I don't know. I think you might be telling me a fib. I don't know. I'm kind of one of those stick to what I know kind of people. I don't know. I eat to live. I don't live to eat. Water and that thing are fine with me. You saw that video of me putting water in water. What gives? No, it was supposed to look like I was mixing coconut water with vodka, but I definitely did not chug vodka in real life. If I didn't sell it well enough, then damn it. It was supposed to basically show the stress of the profession. Hey, Matt, what's going on? Thanks for asking. I mentioned this earlier. I think it's important to ask. They don't know what question to ask the caller. and their first experience, they don't know even what something's called. And I was talking about how billboards across, in big cities, for instance, are probably promoting direct cremation 1995. It's almost the funeral profession's approach at just racing to the bottom of most affordable non-celebration. So people don't know that if they want cremation, that is not called direct cremation. So I think it's important to ask the appropriate questions. Are you calling under delicate circumstances, or are you calling to gather educational information for future planning? That kind of helps take the pulse and temperature of the room, because the way that you'll answer questions will be determined by the delicacy, right? And I think it's important to get name. I think it's important to get the circumstance. I think it's important to ask questions such as, has your father ever come to you and talked about his personal wishes? Does he have a family cemetery? Has he ever come back from a visitation and said, I really liked this song or that flower arrangement? And those start getting the cranks turning in their brains. And then the next thing you know, you're off to the races as far as really honing in on customers who come on price, but leave on price. They're going to leave. Yeah. I mean, yes. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Motel 8 and Four Seasons, they absolutely both have beds. One has a subpar waffle. One has an absolutely incredible fine dining experience. One gets the job done perfectly fine at a value, at a value that is most affordable. And then the other is quite the experience, and you're going to pay for it. But I mean, I think that experiences matter, and people will pay to make sure that they have one. I think the funeral profession want to be everything to everyone in a lot of ways. Yes, right. That's Cliff Ho, Cold Calling Funeral Home. I will be for future videos. Yeah, I think it's very true, Matt. You're right. Funeral homes want to serve everybody, and that's a great thing. They're not going to be able to, because some families want a value offering funeral home, meaning like a value brand, a Motel 8 experience. Not devaluing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but price is most certainly important to them to monitor. And some people want the premier, exceptional white glove experience. Kobe never left. Hope you're well. JP, Molly May. Almost said Molly me. We can't, as people, be everything to everyone, nor in business. That's funny because, I mean, people are going to either. I was just thinking about, I saw a comment one time that just made me laugh. Someone was like, "You should stick to funerals. Uh, it looks like he's trying to be Justin Timberlake." Like, no, I'm not. It's amazing. Thank you very much. Thanks, Matt. Thank you for all that you do. I really am grateful for you, Matt, and the service that you offer to others. And I was just talking about the official mug of the funeral profession I have available on the TikTok shop. I think it just launched. I think it's up. It's the last responder mug. I think you'll appreciate it. Every funeral director, apprentice, associate has to have the mug, the last responder mug. Thanks for sharing and liking the lives, people, friends, family, and distinguished guests. Does anybody have people graduating high school or college coming up in the next couple of weeks? If so, that's awesome. Just me. I keep seeing just me. Thanks for liking, but it makes me think of my song, Just Me, Just You. That's not released yet. Just me, just you. Doodle-doodle-doo. Josh? Joshua? Hello. This mic isn't working, or this mic? This mic is for over here. This mic's working. Yeah, it's working. This mic is here. Look. There it is. That's the mic. This mic is something else. Yeah. Here, I'll do that. There we go. Now I won't throw you off, Josh. No, you're right. You just aren't hearing the beautiful SM7 quality over here. It's good. You noticed. But I am talking in it for over here. I think they all can still hear me. It's fine. Lady Francis Hummingbird. That's a long title. Thanks for liking the live. If y'all don't follow me, I'll be honored if you did. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting it. And thanks for checking out the TikTok shop and keeping the lights on. What's that country song? Is it like keeps the lights on? Or am I just making this up? Keep the lights on. No? I don't know. That's right, Jennifer. Yes. Josh, what I like most about my job, I love meeting you where you are. I think this job, the profession, first off, afforded the opportunity to be able to see the value in everyone, whether you have much, whether you have little, who you worship, how you worship or don't. Just sitting with people and realizing that you all are just people just like myself, and you want to feel a part of a community like me. And that's what I love about this, that we're able to do that. Be right back. Toronto, what's up? What's up, Paul in Toronto? Bye. Jill, pop. I love pop music. I grew up on it and started singing when I was 8 years old. And I listened to Boyz II Men growing up, John Cicada. People laugh when I say this, but dude sold over 70 million records. Michael Bolton, and then Tal Bachman, and then Daniel Bedingfield. I mean, those are, that's like in the 90s and early 2000s. Who do I sound like? I don't know. Sound like Fergie and Jesus. I mean, I love falsetto, so there's some like Maroon 5 tones for sure. You sound like Nathan Morris. Thank you. There's some Maroon 5 tones. I mean, I learned my falsetto listening to Daniel Bedingfield. I mean, if you all have heard of, the song Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield, that is her brother. He has that song, If You're Not the One. I love that song. And then the chorus, thanks for all the love. The chorus has all the falsetto in it, but I would say there's a lot of Maroon 5 and Daniel Bedingfield in there for sure. Tupac, Eazy-E, 50, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. My older brother, he listened to all that. My brother was always so well versed in music, which is interesting because he's not like the musician in the family. But he has a love of, and he had, Nirvana, and he had Tool, and he had Depeche Mode, and he would listen to, of course, he had Tupac and Green Day. You remember the album Dookie? I remember that one. I mean, it was just a quagmire of sounds. I remember playing basketball before tryouts. Be careful, Catherine, for sure. You grew up in the hood, and it was just always around. So I started. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. Mary Lou, listening to the Beatles. Yeah, I listened. It was interesting because in the beginning, I don't feel like I was exposed. A lot of people grow up and in their young years, they're listening to very, very oldies type stuff. I was listening to Bon Jovi and, um, I'm trying to think, like, how far back. I loved Frank Sinatra, though. We listened to him all the time, for sure. I mean, Frank, his deliveries. I mean, if you appreciate absolutely, Catherine, you'll be safe. If you all appreciate vocal deliveries, you can sing a song. And if you didn't know, yeah, I mean, I've been singing since I was 8. I would write to escape. I would write as a sense of therapy. I took vocal lessons, and then I did it professionally. Started when I was, I guess, 18. Um, and then in 2010, I'd been signed and dropped and signed and dropped, and so that's how I started in the profession. But a couple of years ago, when I started to write, especially during the pandemic, um, it's interesting because when you really find not only your voice and this authentic aspect of who you are as an artist or whatever, what I'm referring to is you can sing a song. Anybody can sing notes and it sound good, but like do you feel that? Do you ever feel like spirits follow you from those? Interesting you say that. And me introduce me to them. Uh, I think that I don't know that I feel it, like, as far as spirits per se, but my brother, before he was married and I lived years ago when I first started at the funeral home and I lived with him, I would come home from work and things would happen at the house. And he's like, "What the hell?" Not much going on you. I know, Catherine, I know. Speaking of.